Sway Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee with my guest host for the day, Rip Michaels.
I'm excited to be here. You know what I'm saying?
I'm excited to have you.
Going all the way up today.
And we're talking about second chances at life. Now, everybody was shocked when they saw you were in the hospital, and you ended up being in the hospital for 2.5 months. You had a heart attack, found out you have congenital heart disease, and now you feel like you have a second chance at life.
I do. When I was sitting in the hospital and you sit on that bed and you go from regular hospital admission to CCU and be sitting in intensive care with doctors watching you 24 hours a day, it gives you a certain lease on life. And I know a lot of people say I should feel sorry, I should be sad, but I'm not. I'm actually celebrating life because God put me through this journey so I could come out on the other side and tell my testimony. That's why when I take my special at the Apollo, I let people know that this is how you prevent it. I gave half the proceeds to the American Heart Association, and this show that I'm doing at the Barclays Center tomorrow is all about celebrating life because a second chance on life, it's never over. Don't ever count yourself out.
Yes, I love, and you've been running around working like crazy. Some people would have been like, you need to sit down, but you actually feel like I'm not wasting a minute.
I'm not wasting a minute. Every minute is precious. I run the city now, not like the other person that used to run the city.
But let's see what you guys think. If you want to talk about just maybe some second chances at life for you, if you had an experience like this, 800-292-5150. Brittany, how are you?
Hi, I'm okay.
It's me and Rip Michaels, and we're talking about second chances at life. What's your story?
First of all, I just want to say, Angela Yee, you're one of my inspirations. I love your work. I study you up and down because I want to be a radio host. So
thank you.
I love your work. Yes.
I love your voice, Brittany. She got the, first of all. Okay.
Yeah. Hands up, hand down. Like she moving her hand while she talks.
That's what
She's
I
like, you
to
see
do.
this? First, I want to do radio. I'm gonna do TV and radio and TV and internet.
I do know I'm raising my hand because I am.
We love it. Okay, so tell us about your second chance at life.
Okay, so I came out of stillborn. It was kind of hard for me to find out. Obviously, I didn't know because I was a baby. Mm-hmm. But it was hard for me, when I found out because I have been living with asthma. I've been living with all these different issues. I know it didn't come from me coming out as a stillborn, but then I had my third baby, and my body pretty much went into shock. And I found out that I had Wolf Parkinson this whole time.
Oh, wow.
And that's where my asthma kind of developed from. And also, because they left all that after pregnancy stuff, I don't know what it's called, but because they left all of that in me, my body kind of shut down.
No. So that was their error.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a whole new era. So now, it was kind of hard for me. But, to come back, because I have 3 kids now, I'm on my own, I'm a single mother and stuff like that. So one thing I want to say, because this is the whole reason, I want to reach out to the world, if you go through anything as serious as death, as serious as being close to the light, and you come back, God will give you another chance for you to really do your big one. I pray every day. I trust God to help me with my decisions that I got going on. And also, I look up to my kids. It sounds crazy, but I actually look up to my kids because they give me strength and they give me motivation.
Oh, that is beautiful, Brittany.
That is beautiful.
Brittany, what is your page? We all want to follow you and follow your journey and support.
Follow me. You're going to make me cry. Yummy_champagne. At yummy_champagne, y'all.
Okay, all right. We're about to follow you right now, Brittany.
Yes,
and congratulations on your journey, girl. Keep up. As long as you stay positive, and no matter what you go through, you come out the other side, it makes you stronger and better. God is not putting you through anything. He's making you better so you can tell your testimony. And thanks for sharing your story with us because that is amazing.
Hey, Rachel.
Hey, how are you?
We're good. It's me and Rip Michaels, and we're talking about second chances at life.
Yes, I've had far too many second chances.
Okay, so tell us, how you've been moving differently, what happened?
So I was at work one day. I'm an internal medicine nurse, and I'm at work, and suddenly I start feeling this pain on my left side, and I have another nurse standing in front of me, and I'm embarrassed because I'm feeling the pain and I'm sweating, and I don't want to say anything. And the practice manager's walking towards me. She's like, "Are you okay?" And by the time I could say I didn't feel well, I was gone.
Wow.
Oh, my gosh.
All I remember was when my eyes was closing was my daughter. I could see my daughter in a sunflower seed field telling me, I need you, don't go. So I'm in my office, and I'm not sure what's going on. I remember my pressure. They took my pressure, and they called the ambulance, and I worked for the heart center. And you're not allowed to call a regular ambulance. You have to call the company ambulance to take you to the hospital. They took 45 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
That could have
get to my
been
practice.
it.
That could have been it. My pressure was 257 over 140. Then it dropped to 60 over 42 within minutes. I got to the hospital and they admitted me. They said, you're having a heart attack. I'm like, what you mean I'm having a heart attack? What are you talking about? I'm only 35. Your age has nothing to do with it.
Nothing to do with it.
Absolutely nothing to do with it. At this point, keep in mind, Black people, we are at risk of heart disease no matter what.
Yeah.
So I'm listening to them telling me I'm having a heart attack, and I'm like, that's insane. I'm only 35. I have kids. What are you talking about? I've never had any issues. And actually, to be honest with you guys, the day before, I went to the doctor and I had a full physical exam.
And you were in
And he
good
said,
health.
oh, I'm in great health.
Right. Okay. So what happened?
So they did the cardiac cath. The next day, the doctor walked in. He goes, listen, I'm going to need you to be a good girl and not have any issues. You are too young to be going through this. I said, listen, God is leading and I'm following. I'm leaving it to God. That's all I remember.
So did you have to get
You woke up?
I woke up. I did the cardiac cath. He came back and he said, listen, you're lucky. There's no arteries. There's no damages in your arteries and you're okay.
All right, good. Well, I'm glad. That is such a blessing. And I hope that now you have a second chance at life. Anything you're doing differently, real quick?
To be honest, not really.
As you were.
He's like, as you were. I'm good. I'm back in the club. I'm back drinking again. Survive. We back outside.
Listen, I enjoy life. I travel.
Okay.
I'm Haitian. I eat a lot of rice.
Uh-oh.
Well, listen, thank you.
I'll be honest. Listen, I got to be honest with myself before I'm honest with you guys. You okay?
Well, thank you so much for calling. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Lay off the grill.